All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahawashi. All praises for the Rakar Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Akwath, who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahawashi. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And, hey, the Lord just put on my spirit to, go into this precept, right? Because we got a lot of things going on. But, what does it say? But the end is not yet. We're talking about wars, rumors of wars, and pestilence, and, but, Jake sometimes is so impatient that, for example, when Iran struck Israel, hey, yeah, it's about to happen. Hey, well, we know it could pop off at any moment, but you know, we are waiting for the sea hip to be rolled out, right? And there's a timeline to these things. So hey, yeah, we get it. We get the feeling when something pops off, but we also have to know this is on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's time, and regardless of um, what these kings of the earth say at this moment, like, yeah, we don't want war. It's not going to happen. It's 50 years from now. Hey, we know. Hey, we in the last days of the last days. And we know, according to the scriptures and according to the faith that the Lord has given us, that through his spirit power, grace and mercy, that, hey, all things will be fulfilled according to his will and according to his word. And his word, um, you know, and what he says will not go out void. Hey, but enough of me, babbling. Let's get into this precept, right? And hey, we'll see where it takes us. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. And the Lord, as it says, what was written aforetime was written for our learning. So the words in this book is written for our learning and for our understanding, and is only given to the prophets to truly understand. So we have eyes that we can see and ears that we can hear because Yahweh Shemashah has given us that, right? And Lord willing, you know, I'll be of that number. Um, but that's what it's about. It's through Him that the wisdom is given to you, not based off of how many times you read the Bible from front to back, right? Because we got a whole bunch of people that's read the Bible from front to back and have zero understanding, zero, right? Because it wasn't given to them to understand. What does it say? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And most of the time, people that talk like they read the Bible front and back and front, and all that other nonsense, they don't really fear the Lord because they don't do what's in this book. They do what other men have told them to do, rather than looking at the whole book. And being a true believer, and the only true believers are the Israelites, because the covenant was given to them. But it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do His commandments, and and you got people out there that's not don't even pay attention to the law, statutes, and commandments because they think it's done away with. So here you have Yahweh Shai, the Son, laying down his life for you to be wicked. You know how dumb that sounds? You got somebody that's greatest man to walk this earth that has followed the law, statutes, and commandments, and showed you the way and how to be Yahawah like, Hamashiach like. But he's going to die for you and your sins so that you can continue sinning. Jake, man, hey, man, you isn't. If you believe that, the Lord's got you in derision, right? And hey, some of you ain't meant to get it, right. They say 2/3 of our people are gonna be put to death, right? And we got to see you on the other side, coming back through our loins, because it says all Israel shall be saved, right? But you are about the most hard-headed, stiff-necked people, you know, as a people. And so, if you're not fearing the Lord and you don't understand and you just listening to these other heathen nations and how they break down the scriptures, then you're lost. You are a lost cause if you don't get out of this nonsense or trying to be part of every other um, nation's God, being part of their worship, right? Hey, and if you remember, and just read the scriptures, right? It'll tell you that when the Northern Kingdom went off, they went all the way off, where they started worshiping um basically the golden calf, right? Because um the the king of the Northern Kingdom was so afraid that that the where Ephraim was in rulership, that they would go back to Jerusalem and go back and want to be one with the Lord and want to be one with the Southern Kingdom. So he set up a whole different um, practice for them to worship that golden calf, like they did coming out of Egypt, right? With Aaron, right? And so that's what a lot of us are doing now, because we in the other people's religious beliefs. When we have our God, we have the one true living power, and I believe that the king was Jeroboam, you know, with that golden calf, right? So hey, we had a heavy punishment to pay because of that nonsense. And he was described as, hey, wickedest king in Israel because of that nonsense. And here we are back to it, back in it. Listen to everybody else but the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But that's why you got the prophets out here now. And so back to the top, the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. And it's going out the prophet's mouth right now. We're the mouthpiece for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It shall not return unto me void. So you have all the prophets telling you that war is coming. World War III is coming. Russia's going to shoot missiles over here. Gog, the land of Gog, Magog, right? Not two separate things. They were telling you that Russia's going to be a protector for Iran. And what do you see linked up? Russia and Iran, right? And those African nations linking up with Russia. Well, that's Ezekiel 38. Just read it, or don't. Right? But we got to have patience, because, again, a lot of things pop off and then it quiet down. Then it pop off and then it quiet down. Then it pop off. But hey, this is the Lord's time. But he's speeding things up. Here it is in a couple weeks. We're gonna be in May. Seemed like yesterday we was in 2023, right? So if you're in the know, if you through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy, Yahweh Shemashai, you're in the know. Hey, you just rejoicing, you know. But you continue to teach the true doctrine. You don't waver, and it's certainly not the time to fall out. Just keep pushing the word and keep your diligence. Just make your call in an election sure. You know, even though we living in this world underneath a unjust, unrighteous people, but hey, their time is coming, and they see it, they know it, right? That's why they coming down having great wrath on us, right? Taking brothers' videos down, suspending their channels, right? Soon enough, putting laws on the books about preaching the word, right? All this stuff is prophecy. That's why we know who we are and we know who they are, you know? But this word will not return void because it's happening, it's rolling already, right? Here you got all these countries rolling out this digital system, right? Is that a coincidence? Right? It's not, and that's why we talk about the C hip, M to the O to the T to the B, right? As what it is, what it is. And it's about total control over everything. Because it says, hey, he wants to be like the Most High. So it's no coincidence. And it's not returning void because it's happening right before our eyes. So when we bring out Revelation 13 every week, it's for a reason. And what prophets do is they prophesy, they say before things actually happen. Because we talked about the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, right? Over there in the so-called Middle East and how things are going to kick off. And it's been kicking off. You know? There's been wars and rumors of wars. Because we're not and the world is out of course. The world is out of place because we're not in rulership. So only then will peace happen in the world. Once we're in rulership. There's not going to be hypocrisy like it is today. Hypocrisy has reached the heavens. All types of madness and wickedness has reached the heavens. Hey, that's why the Lord has to speed up the time. Because if not, what does it say? No flesh shall be saved. If he doesn't speed up the time with this madness and all types of abominations happening in the world. He has to speed up the time. And that's why we know, again, you wake up, it's 5 months into 2024. No coincidence. He's speeding up the time. And putting all type of terrors throughout the world. And terrors in people's minds. Because they don't have the one true living power. We do. It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and that which Yahweh pleases. And what does he please? He pleases to put us back in rulership and destroy Babylon the Great for its wickedness and for what it's done to his people. And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send it. So, hey, the it was say about the arrows, you know, and who is shot, and who can turn an arrow back, right? Nobody, right? So, hey, the Lord's not playing, you know, and again to give that kind of picture, you know, and that's in second Ezra 16:16. We bring this out a lot, you know. It says like an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returns not backward. Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again, right? Because he spoke it. So whatever he spoke is going to happen. It's going to happen. Whether you're holding your breath, and then when something huge doesn't happen, you breathe out as if it's not going to happen. Well, what's going to happen? And it says, "Hey, it shall burn as an oven," right? And the fire is going to consume this place, whether you like it, believe it, understand it, or not. I'm just here. I'm a messenger, trying to warn you to get right or get left, right? And so, hey, you know, for the hopeful elect, for us as the hopeful elect, we just continue to pray and sup with the Lord that He casts us not away from His presence, and that He doesn't take His Holy Spirit from us, because we've seen men that's been on fire for this thing, right? And hey, but it became about them. It became about what they know, and how great of a orator they were. No, that means nothing, because it could be here one day and gone the next, just like everything else in this world, right? So your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Lord has uh, given you, not that you done anything to even get it, to even be blessed with it. So you should actually just praise Yahweh Bashim Shai for blessing you with this gift, the perfect gift, the gift of life, the gift of knowledge, the gift of faith. These are all gifts that we don't even deserve the way we went off. And if you're not in that spirit, then hey, good luck. Good luck with you being in the spirit that you did this. You put this thing together. Who? Me, that's who. No, you didn't. Sit down. Sit down, Jake. Because you always want to puff up your chest, you know? And then come down on other men because you want to puff up your chest. Hey, the Lord gonna put you down. Because your knowledge, wisdom, understanding could be here today and gone tomorrow. So hey, pray for your brothers, right? Be kind to your brothers. You know, hey, what you do, hey, let's say what you do for the prophets, hey, you do for me. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Shai. And that's what you should. That's what your mindset should be on. Being humble and being again kind and merciful to your brothers. You know. Hey, and Lord willing, hey, this video was edifying to the hopeful elect. You know, with that, you know, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Call alarm Yahweh Bashim Shai. And until next time, Shalom.